Military families across South Carolina have a new platform dedicated to their voices and experiences with the military spouse-led podcast, Family Guidons, created by military spouses for military families and powered by the South Carolina National Guard.
Yeah, we have the ladies in studio. We have Kathy Bridgers, Michelle Matheny, and Charlotte Stillwell to tell us more about the podcast. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I already want to go by the bunker. The bunker you guys shoot this in is so
I
much
mean, look
fun.
at this. Hold on. Great setup.
Yeah.
Tell us where did this come from? How did this idea spark?
So my husband is currently deployed with the 117th Engineer Brigade here in South Carolina, and I volunteer as a Soldier and Family Readiness Group volunteer. And so some of the other spouses and I were talking about how hard it is to get families connected in the National Guard when people live all over the place, and this is a really vulnerable time in their lives to come into a group of people, and when you're dealing with all the things at home that happen when your service member is deployed. So we had the idea to try to do some online support videos and Zoom meetings and things like that. And the South Carolina National Guard got wind of what we were doing and put their support behind it. They said they saw a need for it and wanted to help us make this a bigger thing. And so here we are recording a podcast.
I love that so much that they saw the support and they're like, here, let us, help us back y'all up too.
Because it could be so
like
isolating.
and it's kind of like you can't believe nobody's done this before.
Right, but 2026 is a podcast for everything, so there should be something to help military spouses talk to military families going through this. What is the most surprising thing that you found out about as you're doing this? Are there some topics that you touch on that you're like, I didn't know that people would be really interested in that? Has anything surprised you about the whole process?
Well, we've been overwhelmed by the amount of support and the amount of feedback that has come to us on, gosh, this is so needed. But as far as topics, we're just getting into it. We've brainstormed. One of the things that we're hoping is that as people listen, that they will write into us and share their stories, because we also want it to be about the military families of South Carolina. It's a collective. It's a collective.
Good engagement with people too. Fill up the mailbox and say, this is what I'm dealing with right now. Help ladies.
That's what we
Absolutely. Yes. And what did your spouse think about it when they learned y'all were going to be doing this?
I think they definitely feel that there's a huge need for it because they could see us struggling at home with our families, and it's hard to reach out and ask for help. It's a really vulnerable thing, and I think seeing us struggle with it, they're like, wow, that's great that you can use all of your experience to help other people, and hopefully people will write in and we can use their experience as well, not just the three of us.
Yeah, I think it's a sisterhood, a brotherhood that needs to be together, because whenever we talk about thank all of our servicemen and women, and then we always say, and the ones that are at home that are kind of left with making sure everything, that's a really hard job.
It is.
Yeah, holidays and birthdays and car pickup line and all the things you have to do. You have to do it by yourself. But of course, serving our country is a major thing that we're all proud of. But the things that they leave behind is always so important too. You're hoping to bring the male spouses on at some point?
Absolutely.
100%.
So we represent a very small percentage of that population, but there are male spouses, there's enlisted and officer spouses. We want also to extend this to not just the National Guard, but any branch of the active duty military as well. Like, these experiences fit no matter which branch or experience you're having. It's the core is still the same.
Well, I think now that more people are going to learn about it, it's going to blow up. People are going to, they're going to love you. They're going to want to be connected. Tell us how we can be a part of it and listen and follow along.
So you can listen, anybody can listen on multiple podcast platforms. We're on Amazon Music, Spotify, Pandora, Apple, YouTube, and if you really want to, have fun, you can watch us.
That's always the best
channel.
Yes.
And then we want people to write in to the email. familyguidons@gmail.com is our official email address. So send your experiences there. And give us things to talk about on our next episodes.
It's exciting to see as it grow too, like guests coming on and different things. So keep us posted on how you grow. And again, thank you for your service, for what you do as spouses, but also to your spouses for what they do for this country. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Very fun. We got to add that to our podcast.
Right, exactly.
Sure.
Yes.
Can't wait.